Hi Hari, how are you?
Hi, good night. I'm good, and how are you?
Yeah, I'm absolutely fine. Can you share your journey from your mechanical engineering to AWS practitioner certificate? You have done two certificates, I think so. So you told me before. So
Yes.
can you share your journey from your mechanical engineering? So how you're from a non-IT background, how you cracked the certifications, how you got the job? Can you tell me the path how you got as a AWS role?
Basically, I graduated in 2020. My background is mechanical engineering, and after that, you know, um, I didn't got any jobs in mechanical engineering because of the COVID-19. So I thought of change my domain into cloud because in future everything is going to migrate into cloud. That's why one day I went to Google and search for what are the courses available in cloud domain, and I got to know about this AWS Restart program, uh, which was organized by AWS itself. Then I enrolled for the course and I did it for 3 months. In the end of the course, we have an exam called AWS Cloud Practitioner Certification Exam, and I passed the exam. And after that, based on that, I got one. Uh, 2 to 3 jobs, and
That
I
was
got one job, and yeah,
that
that's
was
it.
very great
That's
actually.
my
From
journey.
a non-IT background, you are shifted to a completely to IT background. That too in a 3 months of period. That too you have a career gap. So that was actually
Yeah.
very great. So can you tell me what is the difference between the course which you are doing courses? Right? Many people used to pay 35,000 or 70,000 in some courses. Can you tell me what is the difference? What are the benefits of doing courses and what is the benefit of doing certifications?
The courses, based upon the interest, you can do anything. But I think if you have any certification, means the company will get an idea on you. Like he's professional at something. He knows something about this cloud computing, like that. Based upon the interest, we can do anything. But apart from courses, I think certifications are the best because you have to enroll in a course. We don't know what the institution is. At the end, we don't get any certification. Like it's a 50-50 chance if they provide the placement or not. But apart from the certifications, the one of the if you take a GCP from Google, AWS, Azure, they are conducting, they are organizing all these exams. If anyone cracking that exam means the companies will know that he had some idea on cloud, this AWS or Azure or GCP. So they started recruiting the candidates with these certifications, especially if you go on LinkedIn, if you search for job description of any cloud domain, they started asking for these cloud certification, cloud architect, or either 900. Some of the specializations like cloud and machine learning. They have started asking for these certifications rather than someone doing courses. No, uh, these are set a benchmark that uh, they are they have some validation on cloud. Yeah, that's
So many companies only see the skill of the person and not the courses you have done and everything. But certificate plays very crucial role to get into the organization. So after the organization,
yes,
also after the organization, how certificate will be helping you in this sphere? So you're in an organization. Again, is there any kind of certification you're doing on? So how it will be helpful for our career?
yes. If you are, you know, as of now, I'm a fresher. So I have a basic level of knowledge where my seniors are working. Someone are working in AWS and some are working in Azure. To reach there into level two, we have to get some certifications like solution architect. So as of now, I'm preparing for that. Um, to reduce the cost consumption of the client, we have to know where to cut the cost and increase the you know optimization of the usability of the cloud. So that's why we have to have some in-depth knowledge of the using
Hello.
AWS or Azure consoles. So that's why I'm preparing for that to get some promotions or to you know mm,
So it will be
that's
helping
it.
us to get into the organization, to grow into the organization. So there are various use benefits for this. So how we have to do certifications? So what kind of certifications are the best certifications? So many people have a doubt as a non-IT actually not have an idea what is certification also at the starting, right? I don't know what is certification also at the starting of my career. So how we have to choose the certifications? It may be of AWS or anything. So how we have to choose according to the project domain or according to the fresher position. So what kind of how we have to select?
Okay, I would like to start give an example for this. If you learn driving, you after some days you'll go to have a test drive and get the driving license, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Then then we we are a licensed driver. Like that, we have to, the certification I have done is a beginner certificate, like cloud practitioner, and it is not on very demand as of now. But I would like to suggest, for the freshers or non-IT people, to start with the cloud practitioner. Then you will have a basic idea of what cloud is. The cloud is nothing but renting hardware and software for the use of us. If it may be, renting servers or web hosting, like yeah, that's it. And after that, if you gain after gaining some knowledge in cloud, then we have to move to solution architect. It is an associate level, and it is a medium level certification. Like you'll have all the in-depth knowledge of the cloud regarding the AWS. It may change with Azure. There are different names to the certifications, like Azure 104, 102. GCP, it's different. I'm interested in AWS because 89% of the cloud market is occupied by AWS. So there is, yeah.
Exactly. How much time is required? How much time we need? What kind of preparation you have to do a basic or what any certification? How much time we need for example, your AWS certification? How much time it need for your AWS? How much preparation you have to give for AWS certification?
Mm, it depends. It changes from person to person. I completed my first certification in 1 month. Yeah. I started in December 1st. I started preparing in December 1st, and January 2022 I completed the certification. And coming to the solution architect exam, I've been preparing for it for 2 months, and I as of now I didn't completed the half of the syllabus yet. So the syllabus is very vast, and at the same time I'm also doing job. So we have to manage time, and about 6 months it will take. Like I say, it will different. It will be, change from the person to person. The amount of interest you have at that particular time, like yeah.
So we have a basic certification of AWS or maybe one A or starting certificate or second certificate. So we have two certificates on our hand or one certificate we have done already in AWS. So how we have to search for the job? So is it maybe of any platform, LinkedIn, how we have to search for the job? How we have to approach the company that I have a certificate? So how we have to do it up actually?
You can go on LinkedIn, and on the search bar you can add a filter like this. What are the certification you have? Like if you have the solution architect AWS associate exam certification, then you can search with that filter, and you can get more than 300 of jobs around the globe, whether it may be remote jobs. There are, some of the companies are, you know, uh, in job description, you can see that mandatory these certifications are certified candidates will be hiring. Yeah, there is a lot of demand for those certifications. Yeah,
So I
not only
see,
certifications, you also have some basic knowledge on that. What of the certification you have done, day by day you have to learn in cloud, or whether you say in any technology, day by day it's evolving, so you have to cope up with that.
so if some person has a career gap or a backlogs or any kind of like if he not completed his graduation, but he was studying 12th class of publishing or he completed or so he haven't completed your graduation, he done his certifications, can he enter into the organization by doing AWS?
Yes,
Yeah, okay.
I would say not under 100%, but companies like startup companies who, will not see for the graduate certification, and those who will see only skills matter for them, they all are looking for these certifications and skilled candidates to get into their company.
So what will be the vacancies for the AWS who have done first certificate or second certificate in AWS? So how will be the career and how will be the vacancies for them?
Vacancies is pretty good. I would say the count will be increased in future. By 2028, everything is going to migrate it into cloud in India across the globe. So I think it's on a demand now, and I don't know about the vacancies because I don't own any company. Uh, and there is a lot of opportunities out there. You can search on LinkedIn regarding these cloud computing jobs, like whether cloud engineer or cloud support engineer. Yeah, there are a lot many jobs. You only have the skill.
Okay, if you
That's
have
it.
the skill, we can get it off in what are the organization. So I have a doubt
Yeah,
that as a non-IT or IT, is there any kind of we need COVID practice, or we need any kind of coding to crack the AWS certification and everything off?
not in the beginning level, but if you're doing any specialization in machine learning, then and you want to learn coding. But you know you should have a basic understanding how the code will be and what is the output and all. That's it. And you don't need to code like a software developer or something like that, coding all the day. It's not like that. Just you have to understand the code, just have the basic knowledge of it, and that would be enough.
So what actually AWS people do actually? So they'll be doing certifications. We don't know. Many people don't know that what actually after completing the certification you enter the organization. What actually AWS people do actually?
Mm, they are going to work with their clients regarding the problems of virtual machines, in the terms of AWS. We'll say it as EC2. So if the EC2 instance is down, they are going to check the status of the EC2, why it is down, and if the Linux script is not running, and why it is not running. If there is any connectivity error between storage to the remote desktop, then why it is not connected. All these type of issues would be taken care by AWS cloud engineers or cloud support engineers, and that's it. And some of the people who have a cloud solution architect certification, they'd like to decrease the cost of the cloud consumption by the cloud by the client. Sorry. Yes.
So, and finally, what are your suggestion that if someone want to combine maybe of IT or non-IT or maybe, so what are your suggestion that you'll be giving one suggestion for the freshers or from non-IT background to who are coming to AWS background?
Mm, I think they have to start from the basic, who are coming from the non-native background like me. There are a lot more videos on YouTube. You can search for it. Like Free Code Camp is one YouTube channel, and you can search for it. They'll start from basics. There's one guy called Stephen Marek, who is done who have launched courses on every certification of AWS. Um, you know, those courses are available in Udemy, and per course he'll be charging 500, and that's very cheap, I think, comparing to other courses who are bombing thousands of rupees to us. You can by seeing those videos. After seeing those videos, you have to practice them in your AWS console with your account. Then you can have a basic knowledge of that. You acquire some knowledge. Then you have to you have to start taking practice questions. Practice sets will be available in Google. Like Exam Topics is one website where you have all set of questions, previous papers which are which are seen in the cloud certification exams. You have to practice them daily. And one website I would like to suggest is BizLabs.
Okay.
WHIZ Labs. That website is going to offer 2 free tests, and after that we have to subscribe for that. It's like 300 rupees for question paper, I guess. After practicing all this question, I think you can surely give it a test.
Finally, I forgot to ask you that what is the fees for the AWS if you're starting or practitioner or whatever it may be? What is the fees for it? How much we have to pay?
For cloud practitioner, it is of $100.
Okay. So in our
$100 means if we convert it into Indian rupees, it's 8,000. But if we attend any webinars of AWS will be conducting some webinars. If we attend that webinars, we'll get free vouchers so that we can attempt the exam. You can search it in LinkedIn or AWS certifications website. Also, they are providing some. There will be a link to that webinars. You can register from there. And if you attend that webinar, at the end of the webinar, you will be getting some vouchers. And by using that vouchers, you can give the exam free of cost. And if you want to give the exam by money, it will cost $100. And if you pass the exam, like if suppose I I with money I've registered for the cloud practitioner exam. If I pass for the next exam, whatever taking like solution architect, if you pass the exam, we'll have 50% discount. Like if it is for the solution architect also, it's $100. But as I said, if I already passed the cloud practitioner, I will, get 50% discount. Like I can write the exam for solution architect only for $50. That means 4,000.
So finally,
Yes,
Hari, I think this video is helpful for the people who are from IT or non-IT who want to shift their career from AWS. Thank you very much for your time, for your precious. It was. I know you're very busy, so thank you for your time, Hari.
I'm not very busy like you, right? And thank you for inviting me to this platform. You're doing a wonderful job to helping freshers out there and the non-IT persons. I would like to help you anytime.
Thank you so much, Hari.
Thank you.